to Dangerous Grounds.
Welcome to Dangerous Grounds Network at dangerousgrounds.network. The #1 online radio network. Crazy, funny, and badass. The world's best music. Hosts that will blow your mind. No Holds Barred Radio. Sponsored by Madison Rising. Dangerous Grounds Network. Let's get dangerous.
This is Sam from Madison Rising, and you're listening to Dangerous Grounds Network.
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're listening to Dangerous Grounds Network. Hey, you want a freedom boner or what? Listen now.
What's up? This is AJ from Madison Rising, and you're listening to Dangerous Grounds Network. And if you don't have a freedom boner right now, fuck you.
Welcome to the Dangerous Grounds Network, the #1 radio network in the world. Check us out at www.dangerousgrounds.network. Come join us and let's get dangerous. And if you don't have a freedom boner right now, take a hike.
You're out here acting so tough, and now I'm calling you bluff. Black hoods in the faces. We'll take it out to the streets. That's where we can meet. You bring your sticks, I'll bring gauges. Just don't know what you've been asking for. This means a war. Lock 'em up, knock 'em down. This
time to strap our boots on. This is a perfect day to die. Wipe the blood out of our eyes. In this life there's no surrender, and there's nothing left for us to do. Find the strength to see this through. We are the ones who will never be broken. With our final breath, we'll fight to the death. We are soldiers, we are soldiers. To shoulder, we stand shoulder to shoulder. You can raise us, but just have to face us. We stand shoulder to shoulder. We stand shoulder to shoulder. We stand shoulder to shoulder. You can raise us, but just have to face us.
What's up, everybody?
Good afternoon. Welcome to the Dangerous Grounds Network. This is the Dangerous Grounds Radio Show with your host, Big Country. It's Reed Kirk and the Ghost. What's up?
Hey, what's up?
What's up?
All right, so if everybody wants to know why the fuck I'm so goddamn pissed the fuck off right now, I just reposted that shit on my personal fucking page. Yeah, you can go on there and I made the comment, fuck this. It's prosthetic and rehabilitative items and services that the VA is trying to cut from us. Saying that they think they know what's best for us. Okay. Put the fucking metal in my leg and your right leg and take your left leg off and you tell me how you feel about it. It's not anything that has passed yet, but the simple fact that they're trying to do this, oh my God. It's like me and Gus was talking today. It's like, those like little life monitors that people wear around their neck. They'll be able to tell you if you're able to have one or not. And if they tell you no and you fall and you fucking hurt yourself and there's nobody around, the fuck are you gonna do? You can only scream for so long. But yeah, it's posted up on there. It's on my personal page. Go check it out. I was like, holy shit. Way to fucking do a way to start off the fucking week after a badass fucking weekend in Operation I Got Your Six. And then this shit pops up today. Oh my God. I was screaming the whole way home, bro. After talking to you about this shit this morning. Yeah. You're damn right, Ron. $100,000 of a whoop ass. So, I'm going to actually bring it up so we can read a little bit so that way people don't think we're... you pull it up and read it yourself, too. It's coming from the Department of Veterans Affairs. Medical regulations related to providing prosthetic and rehabilitative items. Medical regulations related to prosthetics and rehabilitative items. Primarily to clarify eligibility for prosthetic and other rehabilitative item services and to be defined types of items and services available if eligible. Okay, I understand the if eligible. There was a lot of doctors at Fort Salmon Street. You probably can confirm this. 90% of the time, the patients are going to actually tell you what the fuck is wrong with them.
Yep.
Especially if they're in pain.
Yep.
Okay, so...
All you have to do is listen to your patient. Yeah. And you know exactly what's up.
Even if they're lying.
Yeah.
Guess what? Yeah. I mean, you hear all kinds of motherfuckers, oh, I heard, I need some Percocets. No. And then people get pissed the fuck off because they didn't walk away with a bottle of Perks. That's anyway. The big problem I had was not the equipment they were giving me. It was how fast they were trying to push my ass out. I'm like, well, what the fuck, dude? I even got out of the fucking hospital and you're sitting here telling me my med board's going to start day one of me boots on ground? Really? How fucked up is that? You just stuck 30 screws, 4 plates, and a 10-inch rod in my fucking knee and then came back in and took bone out to reshift it to make it straight. Just something. Can y'all hear everything okay? I just seen something kind of pop up.
No, Ashley thinks you can't hear me. So I guess I got to get loud again. I got to use my NCO voice.
Yeah, you got to use that big girl voice. Use the big girl voice. Just like I did. It's not that I like. It's not that I like boys kind of voice. It's the coach won't let me play football kind of voice.
I guess I sound like I'm in the bathroom.
That's what you said.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Use that voice that I had that within fucking 2 songs I was hoarse. I was sitting there trying to talk to Stephanie Parker over the weekend. It went from nothing to Minnie Mouse voice. Nothing to Minnie Mouse voice. It was fucking hilarious. Yeah, I know, Ron. I'm not no Raul Sanchez because I like to play football. Fuckers. Anyway, what's up, Ghost? What's going on, man? You done stuffing your face? You got the dick out?
Yeah. Actually, getting finishing touches up on something I told you I'd work on earlier.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah. Well, at least on the bright side, I got some really fucking badass news that's going to be coming out here pretty soon. Matter of fact, it might be coming out tomorrow. No F to include the following services to whatever. You know, that mumbo jumbo shit they try to put in and make you fucking go like, huh? Do I really want to read the rest of this? So, pretty much what the VA is doing is your prosthesis. Okay, I have what they call the OtterBox Sea Leg. Yes, that motherfucker's $100,000 because it's got a computer chip in it. You can program it to go hiking, biking, golfing. You can go into 3 feet of water. You can program it to do all kinds of shit. Your wheelchairs, even down to the fucking wheelchairs. I do not use my chair unless I'm at home. When I'm at home, then I take I take my fucking leg off and I use my wheelchair. Yo, I don't use my leg. How the fuck am I gonna clean my stump if I ain't got nothing to sit down on in the shower like a fucking shower bench? I'm sure the hell not gonna fucking stand there on the bad leg. How am I ignoring you, Smashley? I'm not ignoring you. Okay, I got you, Smash. I got you. Believe me, that's too easy. I get you booked in a heartbeat. But anyway, they're sitting here trying to get down to the nitty gritty on what we can and can't have. Okay, eligibility, I understand that. You know, you gotta be eligible to get certain things and blah blah blah. But if you're not gonna take the fucking time to go through your patient's shit like they did with me and just boot a motherfucker out, then you're not gonna know what your patient needs. All you're gonna do is piss them off to where they really don't want to fuck up in there. Yeah. I hope you feel better soon too, sis. But pretty much, okay, I'm trying to find the actual part that's not going to fucking confuse everybody on this, because it's a pretty long article. You can go on my personal Facebook page, Brian Big Country Conwell, and read the whole fucking thing. Because they even go in far into definitions and shit like this. But the bottom line of it is, after reading all this thing, because I'm not going to bore everybody by fucking going through here and just reading random shit. Like household appliances. They even go into that. You know, the guys that are eligible for the mortgage-free homes from being fucked up so much. It's even got down to that. Your tables, your chairs, cabinets. No hospital beds. You know, Ghost needs a hospital bed, but they have the right to tell him fucking no right now. And yes, Smashley has sent this to one of her lawyers to better decipher this, because the way this reads, the way they got it read, it is fucked up. So you're gonna tell me, like, right now, as bad as my right leg is, they could tell me that I wouldn't need my other leg, that just a mechanical leg would be good enough. And a mechanical leg, and Cherie knows what this is a leg that you literally have to slam your heel down to just barely lock out the knee enough to make that extra step. And even if you're just standing there, that knee will fucking bend on you in a heartbeat. There is no locking mechanism in there. The one that I have, that's part of the computer chip inside, as it locks it. I would have never been able to hold Stephanie Parker in my arms for a poster shoot this weekend if it didn't have that locking mechanism on there. That was part of my leg that I was using. And then, you know, it like I said, it was going down the line. It's going on tables, chairs, desks, lamps, cabinets, hospital beds. I mean, these are actually stuffs that you can actually go and tell the VA, hey, look, I need this for my daily living. Now it's like they're trying to take our daily living, you know, things away from us. If you get a house, one of those mortgage-free homes built, It's mandatory. The VA tells you it's mandatory for you to have a back door in your bedroom to lead you outside the house in case of a fire, especially for amputees. That's one of the major requirements. And the hospital beds, like Ghost needs, he's got hard times getting up and fucking getting up in the middle of the night or getting up in the morning. Ain't some makeshift piece of shit to put on the side of his bed. He's already fucking broke. You know, he could use one of those triangle trapeze things either over his bed, which I know would probably be really fucking annoying, but I don't know, kind of cool, especially when you're getting busy. You can hear the clank, 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 clank. But I mean, really.
I knew you were going to go there.
I had to, man. I had to. I got to throw some humor in here somewhere. Hopefully the wife's laughing about that. When you just reach up and go, bam, hit your head on the little fucking handle. That metal handle.
A lot of people pay really good money for that shit, too.
Hey, look, if she's reverse cowgirl, that could help out a lot. I'm just saying.
Oh, it does.
Look, that's it. Oh, shit. This is gonna send this. Oh yeah, you know, right? And Smashley's right. This is something right here that could send the fucking suicide rate to another fucking level. Yeah,
yes, absolutely.
Yeah, that's You know,
hey, check the. Do me a favor, real quick. Check that chat and check out what I just got up in there.
What did you just put up in there, big boy?
You'll wait and see.
Is that not going to? It's not going to drift out, is it?
No.
God Almighty, Smashley, I love you.
I'm talking above that.
Oh. Is that the YouTube?
Yes, sir.
God, fucking rock on, dude. So we had to make a new YouTube channel because of some things that's happened over the last couple of days. Sherry, I'll talk to you about it when we get off the show. But yeah, so I'm sitting here with my new mic stand that I was gave by if you go and watch Madison Rising's Where Are You Now video and the Dangerous video and all the little videos you see, man, you see that mic stand that's got the fucking 550 cord wrapped around it? I'm holding that motherfucker in my hand right now. I went, my whole fucking mic stuff's redone. I about fucking bawled. After the show, he came up and he said, "Here you go, man," because this was badass. Sure. Well, anytime you think of a redhead and reverse cowgirl, I mean, you just can't fucking help it. You fucking freak. Danny, you're a lucky man. But
well, I thank you, sir. I thank you.
So
the VA's got a big job to do. Let's break it down a little bit, and I just want to chime in here a little in between your rant and your country.
Okay.
But the VA's got a really fucking big job to do, and they got a lot of shit to handle. And part of the problem is that we got people out there that are milking the system.
Yep.
And so it makes it harder for those of us who honestly have issues right now. You know what I mean? Or going through their own crap.
Yep.
So when somebody goes out there and they milk the system for all they can get, then that's money that's taken away from an amputee. Or taken away from somebody else that, maybe has a lot of mental health issues that needs a lot of help. And they might need special shit in their house. I mean, I know people who sleepwalk. They don't have anybody living with them.
Yep.
So, I mean, it's just, you sleepwalk in the middle of the night, that's just scary. You don't know where you end up. And they're not, they're not married. They don't have a significant other. So what happens to them?
Let's see. I've been in the floor in front of my bed. I've been I've laid. I've been in. Yes, you know, and I'm surprised I haven't hurt myself, honestly, because like I've been up in the middle of my living room floor. Whenever they gave me Ambien, I woke up many a times in front of the fucking refrigerator, sitting in the floor. That was very interesting. I would sleepwalk, but I would sleep eat too. Just wake up and be like, have shit everywhere. Be like, oh my god.
But I mean, and I get that, but we gotta address our veterans who are fucking clogging up with their stupid shit.
Mm-hmm.
Clogging up with their stupid fucking shit. Okay.
Right.
I still haven't. I finally got. I still have, the VA still hasn't called me back for my initial appointment, so I got to go over there and find out what the fuck's going on with that. But I got my rating, but I don't have any more of my meds. You know, so
are you getting your money? Are you getting your benefit money from them?
They didn't give me my benefit money yet, but I'm still short on my meds. So
Okay.
like I have one of them, but then I don't have the other one.
So they ain't even sent you your final letter yet.
Yeah, they did. They
Oh,
sent them to mine now.
Oh, so you got your final letter, but they ain't paying you no fucking money yet.
Not yet.
Oh, somebody's supposed to get some hellacious back pay. Now,
Yeah.
When
people
did the
do.
letter come in though?
September.
Are you still getting
what is
the?
it? Yeah.
Are you still getting the partial? Are you still getting the partial pay from the Army?
No, all I get for the Army now is my retirement, dude.
Okay, so you're definitely gonna. Okay, let me clarify this for everybody out there real quick. If you're 20-year retired like Sharice is, then you get a full retirement check and you get your VA disability check. If you're medically retired like I am, when you get out, you get 75% of your base pay until your full pay comes in. And then whatever you make off that 75% base pay, they take it out of your back pay. So, like... Huh?
They're dickheads. They shouldn't do that to y'all. You're
They
fucking
shouldn't.
medically retired.
They shouldn't. They shouldn't at all. We should get a... President Trump, that's one of his bills that he's trying to get passed through, that if you've been 100% permanent and total retired, then you should be getting a retirement check as well.
Yeah.
I'm not arguing with that. I'm really not. If the Army deems you that fucked up to give you 100%, then yeah, I agree with that. I think we should. But, you know, and like you said, yes, there's you have to weed out the bad people that's just in there for stuff like that. But you know what? That's going to prolong things. It's going to start prolonging things. And they could have came out with a better way to announce this than sticking it in there and making it like you're not going to get the shit that you need. If you need one of those necklaces because you live by yourself, hence like my fucking self. I mean,
Right.
granted, if I fall or something like that, I mean, Saturday I was in, by the time the band went on, I was in some mega fucking pain. I had big pain. I just, you know, but I pushed through it. But I can crawl. You know, I can get to certain things to where I can call for help. I wouldn't sit there and tell those guys, yes, I need one of those little necklaces to wear and push the button in case I fall. You know, like I fall and I can't get up. Where's the beef commercials? I'm not at that. I'm not at that fucking point.
Hey, I
Smash.
want to mention what Ashley just said, because she said they also need to provide more holistic healthcare options in conjunction with medications and mental health therapies. I totally agree, Smashley. You're
Me
on
too.
it, girl.
Me too. Because you know how many people were diagnosed with PTS, and then they just say, okay, here you go. Here's a handful of fucking medicine, and not really try to educate you on what PTS is. The anxiety, the depression.
I had the opposite hit me because when I got out, I knew I had the symptoms, even after coming back from deployment, you know, I still had a year left on my contract, and I was having issues. You know, late night getting startled or not being able to sleep, anxiety, all that stuff was hitting me. And I took it to, you know, the doc over our brigade and was talking to him about it and stuff, and he slipped me some meds, and that was fine. And then when I got out, I had to deal with that on my own when I got out. I had no clue what the fuck was going on. So I go to the VA about it. I'm like, you know, I think I have, you know, PTSD. I need to get this looked into. So they send me for an evaluation. They tell me, oh, you don't have it. But then they gave me a shit ton of medication that says otherwise.
Right. And that's, you know, some other things, like Smash that just brung up, massage therapy, acupuncture, which I've been through, modified yoga I've been through, Tai Chi I haven't been through. I think the massage therapy would help out a shitload for some people. But, you know, it's, okay, number one, why the VA is so fucking slow, and we'll put this out there again, upstate South Carolina's got 100,000 veterans. My PCP has 1,100 patients. Do you think I'm going to get an appointment in 2 days? No, I don't expect to. There are things that I expect to take a long period of time, but I do not expect you to fucking come out here, you know. And this is why I worry about this, is I've ran into some really shitty fucking therapists and doctors who just want to fucking push you on through. So they might not take the time to really, like my physical therapist at Fort Sam at the CFI. I went through fucking 3 of them before I found the golden child. And she was so upset and so pissed off that she didn't have more time with me. You know, just like my IDEO brace. That's only made in 3 fucking places now. Florida, Fort Sam, and Fort Lewis. It's the only 3 places that you can get this brace. And the reason why it is like whenever you walk, you got like shock waves that goes up and down your leg and shit like that. If I don't have my brace on, number one, it takes like an inch or 2 off my left leg, or my right leg. And then I got my prosthetic cramming up my crotch. But the walking movement, when my foot hits the ground, is just like excruciating. Okay, so these other 2 therapists didn't take the time to realize that. They just like, just get up there, Conwell, and walk. Just walk. That's all you need to do is walk. No, I need to do other things too. I need to do some weightlifting. I needed to start rebuilding my muscles. I needed you to look at the fucking pain and see where the pain's coming from. Because I can't feel my foot, asshole. I can slam it against the wall and never be able to tell. But when that son of a bitch hurts, it hurts. It boggles my mind. VCU aren't even doctors yet are out at the... We have gotten asshats from VCU who aren't even doctors yet. Oh, damn. Okay, so now you got now you got people coming out of college who's not even doctors yet or who are working in the VA. I mean,
yep.
Now...
Well, I have one.
See how this shit's going to start going downhill. Yeah, it's just, this shit's going to start going downhill like this. I see it already. This was no way, shape, or form a good way to put this out. Because I've talked quite a few people has looked at this and came up and was like, country, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? I mean, like Ricardo down there in San Antonio too, my battle, he's a double amputee. I mean, there's shit he fucking needs. Like, he could actually use a stair lift in his house. He doesn't have one, but he could use one. You know, it's that's the same thing for me. If I go into his two-story house, I could use a fucking stair lift. But, you know, those here we go. We're going to get down to the nitpicking shit now. And the doctors are going to get all pissed off. Therapists are going to get all fucking worked up and be like, okay, this is taking too long. We're just going to give them this because we know the basic's going to fucking fly through. Here you go. See you later. It's coming. I see it coming. But I'm one that I won't sit there and let it happen. I'll fucking raise hell.
The other thing you look at, too, is that they're pushing to go, you know, try to go more economical green, all that bullshit with limited paper and all that. But what they're not realizing, what they're failing to realize, is they're creating more paperwork. Why? Because now you're going to go to the doctor and say, well, I need X, Y, or Z. And the doctor's going to say, well, that doesn't quite fit under our new policies and guidelines. But let's see if we can't put in some paperwork to see if we can get it fixed. So then it's going to go up this long-ass line of fucking people. More and more paperwork is going to be added to a simple process that could be made extremely even more simple and causing more lag in the whole process of finding out whether or not you can get approved for, a prosthetic, whatever the case may be.
Right.
And that's not right.
No.
That's complete bullshit.
It is. Because, even being at Fort Sam, and it was convenient to be at Fort Sam, our stumps change constantly. They either shrink or they get fatter. So therefore your socket is constantly changing. It's like right now, my socket could be redone right now because I'll hit the fucking bottom of it. I will. I'll hit the bottom of it. I have to wear like 6 different socks just to keep it thick enough to where I don't. And those socks get to be a pain in the ass because they scrumble up on you, and after you're sitting on them or whatnot throughout the fucking day, you know how it is. What's a good way to explain it? It's like take a towel and just grumble up a towel or something like that or whatnot around your legs and stuff, and then when you get up, you got all these indentions and shit. It's not really painful, but it's a pain in the ass. It shouldn't be that way. You should be able to put on that liner and maybe 1, maybe 2 socks to put on, and that's it. And then, you have to roll. It's a process. If you haven't seen me put my shit on or whatnot, I'm sure, Sheree, how many amputees did you get to work with and actually see how the CFI and all that shit does their stuff? How much did you get to see that?
No, I don't get to see that. And the ER, don't get to do that.
Oh, so
yeah. So, by the time the hospital gets them, they already roll into wherever they're going. So we just kind of, hey, what's up? And then they move out.
Okay, well, bye, Smashley. We love you.
Bye, Smash. I do know what they're doing over there right now, and they're doing, they're some of the stuff that they came up with at BAMSI, or what we now call FAMSI. They've got the aquatics and all kinds of other cool stuff that amputees can do to kind of utilize and strengthen their other muscles to get squared away. But the problem lies in is that there's just not enough resources right now for everyone. And you can when you go there, you get top of the line care. But when you end up at the VA, you get fucked.
Right. I did the pool therapy while I was there. But
yeah, it's cool, isn't it?
It was nice until, for some odd reason, every time I got out, I go to dry my leg off, I was pulling like 3 or 4 layers of skin off. And it would literally, I would literally have to sit there for like an hour for my leg to dry before I could even put my compression stockings on. I have to wear compression stockings every day. I have to. If I don't, I'm fucked. On the other hand, so I want my foot took off. Now I'm even debating on that. Do I just deal with the pressure sword that I got on there and as I work and until it's time for me to lay up on the couch for a couple of days and let the shit go down. I have a pressure sore there. It's not going to go away. And it's not, in a pressure sore, if you don't know what one is, it's not from being nasty or anything like that. It's because a certain piece of your skin is always pushing up on something and it causes a sore. And they normally have to scrape it and you sit there until it fucking goes away. I had one on the back of my heel because the boot that they had me in was not a heel elevated boot. So therefore my heel was constantly on the back side of this boot. And thank God I can't feel my foot because I was watching them scrape it. That shit looked like it would hurt. Because they were taking chunks of skin out every freaking week. I was like, oh God, I'm so glad I can't feel this. And they would ask me constantly, can you feel this? Well, nope, sure can't. I was like, okay, good. Keep scraping. I was like, oh my God. And you know, the Audie Murphy VA was a good VA. CFI is a good place to be if they would. Some of their therapists really need to take a little bit more pride. Now, I know there's not a lot. The people that were there when I was there, I know like 90% of them are gone. But, you know, there was a lot of people that could have took a little bit more pride in their work. You know, the first two guys I ended up with were assholes. Straight up just fucking assholes. Because they were getting ready to fucking leave. You know, we go through that stage too as soldiers and whatnot. You know, some people you can tell they're on their way out the door because they don't have no fucks to give. They don't give a shit about anything no more. And here I am. I'm sitting here. I'm in the fucking process of my med board. I need you to fucking buckle down and really dive into what the fuck is wrong with me. Plain and simple. But they didn't until I ended up with the female. And, you know, God, you know, forgive me, but I can't remember her damn name. It was really hard to pronounce anyway, but she did more for me within my first week of working with her than these other two guys did in 6 months. And I was like, damn, imagine what could have happened in the next, you know, in 6 months if I had this lady. You know, she had me on fucking weights. She had me on not just walking, but it was like obstacle courses and shit that actually did strengthen up my leg. And when she seen that I was having such a hard time walking, and since I can't feel my foot leans to the outside, so my balance is off, she noticed all this shit. And these other guys were just like, all you need to do is walk. But that's where I'm afraid it's like this article right here is going to push over into the VA is because of the same shit. It's going to get, like Randall's saying, it's going to cost more and more paperwork. You know, people are going to have to learn, okay, you need to be more thorough and listen to your patients and stuff like that. But with so many fucking patients, you know, who's going to be that first doctor? Who's going to be that first person that's going to get just passed through and not get exactly what they need? And it's like Smashley said, you're going to fucking make them depressed, you're going to piss them off, and they're just going to say, fuck it. And we can't have that happen. You know, the awareness is already out there. Now you're causing us now you're going to get ready to cause another fire to be put out. So,
yep.
Smashley's got shit sent to, yeah.
You'll have vets that also in that same aspect, they get lost in translation because they'll get looked over because, you know, somebody else is, you know, pushing something more to go through for somebody else. And I've had it happen to me personally on numerous occasions here lately to where I can't get a call back. I can't get any response. I can't get any answers. And it's like, I know that most offices, specialty care offices, have secretaries, the secretarial, you know, review calls and all that stuff. And they usually call you back within 24 to 48 hours. I've called the same office 4 times in the last 6 months. Or 6 weeks, and I haven't gotten a single response back.
That's fucked up. And that's, you know, at you and Sharice, I can help. I know there's actually a couple of veterans that was out at Operation I Got Your Six that was actually there to help that I'm going to be helping dive into too, with just not getting anything. So, you know, there's some work that needs to be done. And your congressman, I have to say, my North Carolina congressman, it's like, all right, man, 3 months has come by and I haven't got my final letter. So here I am, I'm losing, you know, I need my paycheck. I need this shit so I can move on. The VA called me Christmas Eve morning of 2015 and said, all right, Sergeant Conwell, your packet is on its way. It's complete. That happened within a week. I was like, damn, you're calling me on Christmas Eve morning telling me my shit's done. Okay. Kudos to the fucking damn congressman's office. They actually done something right.
That's it. And I don't trust my governor, let alone my local congressman. The governor for the state of Ohio is, John Kasich. I don't know if you know anything about him. Ran for fucking president. Looked like a dumbass. And he's basically ruined the state of Ohio. I mean,
All right, let's go into our first little song break here. Let's go with a little bit of AWOL Nation. Here comes some sail. AWOL Nation. Hey, Madison actually adds that if y'all go through and look at some of the damn shits that I put up, they actually put that in their mix, and that was pretty good, especially when Chelsea was up in there with it too. Yeah, a little bit on the brighter side of things. That was, wow, that was a fucking epic fucking show. Yeah. We pre-recorded the 3% morning show for this morning. And, you know, if y'all go back and y'all can listen to it, I thanked everybody, you know, from the fire departments to everybody who came out. It was a big success, and Greenville got their faces melted the fuck off. And Oh man, it was just badass. It went so bad, poor Rio. Me and Rio both were sitting here in fucking pain. It's like, dude, my back and your leg is just like, we're sitting here in fucking Quaker State, just like, oh my god, I need my medicine so bad right now, but I don't want to take it. So Chelsea goes out and he gets us some damn Motrin, some army candy to help out a little bit, which it did a little bit. I mean, enough to kind of skim it off, but you know. So, Treat, with you being at Fort Sam for so long, I don't know. I know you probably ain't really got to dive into the article a whole lot, but from what we know, what is your opinion and where you see this going, and what's a way that we can smash this fire before it even starts flaming up, so to speak?
Well, honestly, it's going to take everybody writing their congressmen and their senators and everybody else to kind of get them involved in the stupid shit they're trying to do to our veterans. Yep. You know? So there's not a lot that we can do per se, as in, we got to be a collective. We got to have a voice. And if we don't start talking about stuff and we don't get, if we don't get their attention and start telling our fucking assholes that are bought and paid for up there in Congress to get happy and start taking care of us, they're not going to do it.
Right.
We got to get loud, guys. We got to get loud. You ever heard the old term, the squeaky wheel gets the grease?
Oh, hell yeah. Yep, sure have.
I mean, that's just a true story. You gotta get fucking out there. You gotta talk about it. You gotta get these motherfuckers to listen to you. Yep. And you gotta tell them what's going on in your life. You know, if I was capable, because I have like some weird twist to my neck or some crazy shit. I don't even remember what it's called because I was just like, well, it just fucking hurts, you know. So it radiates down my shoulders. Right. And they gave me 10% for that.
What?
Yeah, yeah. And they gave me so like I can't. And then I have a bulging disc in my lower back, and they gave me 10% for that with my sciatic nerve damage.
How much time are you bedridden during the week?
You know, a lot of times I go out and do something. I know I shouldn't be doing it, but I don't have the money to pay somebody else to do it. So therefore, I fucking do it, and I'm bedridden for the next 2 days.
Okay.
Yeah.
That right there should have bumped you up to 20. That right there should have bumped you up to like 20%. To even get 30% last time I checked, you had to be bedridden 80% of the time. That's just for 30%.
I missed work, and I said, look, I was in the Army. I said, you're not allowed to miss work all the time.
Fuck no.
They tell you to fucking suck it up.
Yep. Yeah, that's what I would tell my guys, you know, whenever they came in morning formation. I said, look, if your tummy hurts, if you got a cold because of the weather change or some allergy shit, guess what? You go and run it with me. If you think you need to see a psychiatrist or a therapist because of mental health issues, or if you got something majorly wrong with you, then yes, you need to fucking go to sick call so you can start getting that shit documented. Now, granted, Platoon Daddy didn't like that so much because, you know, they want all their fucking accountability, but having to put so many people out through the med board as an NCO, I was like, look, man, the guys need to go get the shit documented. If it's something that they can wait, then yes, we're going to make them wait. But that's one of the things that my guys really appreciated is they knew, okay, if I'm fucked up, Sergeant Conwell's going to let me go to sick call so I can get my shit taken care of. Funny feeling when I get Ryan, you go with your happy thoughts there, big boy. Some chicken and some sweet tea and a lemon. I love you, Ron. I missed you, man. You fucking been gone for a bit. But anyway, you know, it's, you know, that's just the way I would do my guys. Because, you know, for people who are listening out there that you're having VA problems getting stuff, to pass through, it's called documentation. Go to the doctor constantly and get it documented. That's why I have a civilian doctor too. My civilian doctor's already blessed off on them taking my right foot. I was just waiting on the VA. That's all I'm waiting on, is for them to say, okay. Because they know they're going to have to send me back to Fort Sam. They're going to have to put me up in a fucking Fisher house. Because I'm going to be there for, at least 4 months. Because after the amputation, you got to wait for that to heal up. Then they go take the staples and shit out. Then they make the prosthetic. And then, they got to give you time to learn how to work with it. Which I don't think I'll have a real big issue, because it's kind of like that already. I just have ankle movement. With that one, I won't. And who was mentioning something about needing, somebody said we're talking about needing a running leg, and they wouldn't give them a running leg. You take this fucking foot off, I'm asking for running legs, because then the main part of my pain's going to be gone. But, a BK, they can't up my ratings anymore, but an AK is 60%, and a BK I think was like 40% or 50%. It doesn't matter. I'm tapped out. You can't.
You can't get it.
Don't forget about the rehab of it. Yeah, and the rehab of it all too. Yeah, you're exactly right, Ron. The rehab portion of it. Getting in there and lifting weights and stuff like that. Doing because CFI, they do got some badass machines. They I don't know if any of y'all have ever seen one, but have you seen a no gravity treadmill before?
No.
Okay, so inside the CFI, you have to put on these little handy dandy fucking underwear looking tight things that's got a zipper on it. Okay, and then you get onto the treadmill, and it's like this big ass plastic bag that fucking comes up, and you zip yourself in it, and it somehow, some way, they take it out to where it's like you're not using all your body weight to walk, but you're able to walk. So they're like slowly adding your body weight into it so you can actually walk. Wait a minute. Stop polishing your foot and kicking the motherfucker. Are you reading that too, Ghost? Ron's a fucking trip,
No.
man. Ron,
I was hearing what you were saying, and I was like, yeah.
but it is. It's a cool ass little machine, and it does good for people. That's one thing I never got to use though. They just wanted me to get it straight up and go walk. I'm like, okay, yep, it's retraining the body. And that's exactly what you got to do. Is you got to retrain the body. I'm just now 4 years, coming up on 4 years since I've lost my legs and shit. I was in a hospital for 12 months.
Yeah.
You know how much your muscles depreciate laying in a bed for 12 months? God. I went from picking up smart cars from the ass end to not even being able to pick up fucking Smurfette with my... Yeah. But I've retrained that, so we're good. But it's it's the truth, though. Even
I don't
just
think the name Smurfette though.
No, it's not. I got other names. I just can't put them out there because I don't want to. God.
Yeah,
But-
I know.
It's. Even laying in the bed for a month or two, your muscles are going to depreciate if you don't fucking use them. Actually, Ron, I've had 3. I'm not even lying. And it was the last rehab center that I was at. And I was actually, it was actually sad, to be honest with you. I'm not going to read the comment that Ron put out there, but y'all can see it. I've had 3. And I was like, no, you got to go.
Probably gave Smurfette a wham bam thank you ma'am. I ain't scared, bitches.
No, okay. Ron said, how many nurses have hollered at you? I've had 3. I actually had one come in there, lift her shirt up, and rub her fucking tits down my back. I was like, oh my God. I was like, ma'am, I'm not trying to get in trouble. You need to leave. Please. I was like, I'm not going to say anything. Just go. Just go. But she did. She straight up fucking pulled her shirt up and had her tits right down on my back. I'm like, oh my God, is this really fucking happening right now? But
you can turn around. What the
oh well, hell yeah, I turned around. I mean, I'm not going to. But I mean, in the same sense, I didn't need the head nurse walking in or one of the fucking doctors walking in while she's sitting here rubbing her fucking tits down my back and shit. And I'm just like, oh God, no.
Turn around, give her a little lick and tickle for her effort, at least. Shit.
I'm a good guy, okay? I got my peep show, but I'm a good guy. I'm not.
What you do, Jesus?
I was still married. I was still married. Even though I couldn't stand a woman at the time, and yes, she was abusive. She would push me out of my wheelchair and shit. I could have and done it with fucking good conscience, but, you know, my beliefs, you know, I don't care if you hate the person. If you're married, you're married, you know, and especially with the military, they'll fuck your ass up in a heartbeat. So, you know, that's that. So, you know, but anyway, y'all keep up on this article. And pay attention, all you vets out there that needs house care needs and you know, hospital beds or other things like TENS units and shit like that. If TENS units actually even fucking help you, they didn't do shit for me. You know, I mean, keep up with it. Keep up with your records. Keep up with your documentation. If you lose something, go back to your doctor and fucking get it. Have your documentation in hand, in a book. The binders, just like you did your I Love Me book whenever you were in the fucking military. Your personal information, your doctor information should be the same way. You know, okay, I got shit for my legs, I got shit for my CPAP machine, I got shit for my PTS, I got shit for my sleep, my nightmares, you know, for all my flashbacks. You know, I document my own flashbacks. If there's somebody around that tells me what the fuck happened, I document that shit down. So that way, if they ask, well, I don't remember. I just, like, the last one I had is when I had this roommate, and him and his girlfriend and one of her friends were packing up all their shit. And I didn't have them here for like fucking 3 days, and I kicked them out because they were losers. But the dude fucking... We'll just put it... I'm not going to put it out over air why they were losers, but yeah, they were big... They had some clear problems. Let's just put it that way. They had some clear problems. And the dude kicked Lena, my service dog, and she's a female. That's no. I woke up in the doorway of my bedroom, Lena behind me, and there's a pile of blood in the fucking living room floor. This motherfucker straight got his ass handed to him without my leg on. You know, the last thing I remember is them pushing him out the front door, screaming, go, get him to the hospital. I'm like, well, either the cops will be here or somebody be calling me here soon. And the cops never showed up, but one of the chicks did call. I'm not going to put their name out, but one of the chicks did call, and they was like, what the hell is your problem? What the fuck's your problem? Why the fuck did you bust him up like that? I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? What happened? Because I don't remember. He goes, yeah, it was fucked up that he kicked your dog, but you didn't have to break his nose and bust his fucking eyebrow. I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. I was like, yeah. You kicked my service dog. She's a female. Yep. That was night time. And I was like, well, you might not want to go around. You might want to find another story by saying, hey, you just got your nose broken, your eyebrow busted by a guy in a wheelchair. I'm just saying. You might want to not hurt your self-esteem too damn much. But I mean, I documented that shit down immediately after they told me about it. I call therapist up and say, hey, this is what the fuck just happened. I need you to document this down for me. You know, even if you leave notes, was it My Healthy Vet? For all y'all that's out there in the VA and y'all have issues and whatnot, My Healthy Vet, the doctors have 48 hours to respond. If they don't, they get their ass in trouble because the VA is monitoring that. So that's something else too, you know, to keep an eye out on. That will help. And My Healthy Vet is a cool tool. What's up?
I think you were totally warranted breaking a nose and busting his fucking eyebrow, because let's look at this. That's a dog that is trained to help other people. It's totally defenseless animal, totally innocent of anything. And he kicked her? I'd fuck him up too.
But see, go ahead.
That's fucked up. No, I mean, come on now. I understand what you're saying, that you had a blackout period because the PTSD kicked in, and I totally, I know that you don't want to do that, and right. and I understand that. But honestly, you can't beat yourself up over some shit like that, because I'd fuck that boy up without PTSD.
I don't beat myself up over it. I'm glad I whooped his ass. I'm not gonna lie. But the thing of it is, and what I was trying to explain to them, though, is because they didn't understand, is like, Lena is not, yes, she's a service dog, but she's not a dog to me. That's my baby girl. Lena is a female. Yeah. That is my baby girl. That is, no offense to you women out there. I know there's a lot of fans and a lot of out there. No offense to y'all. But that's the one woman in my life that has never fucking done me wrong. You know, and, you know, sometimes
I like animals better than I like other people too, so I get it.
Well, I mean, you ain't never done me wrong, sis. Smashley's never done me wrong or nothing like that. I mean, I love y'all, but it is kind of weird now. Like, Lena will not sleep in the bed with me anymore because of my nightmares. She wants to come. She will wake me up. She will come up and she will put her front paws on the bed and she'll try to wake me up, but she will not get into bed with me. And the funny thing is something that she just now started doing is the second bedroom that I have another king-size bed in there. She goes in there and lays down to go to sleep at night. And if I have a nightmare or something like that, she gets up, she comes in there, she wakes my ass up, and then she goes back into the bedroom. I'm like, wow. Do you not have a fucking woman's personality right now or what? I mean,
oh, that's funny shit. Yeah, that's absolutely a female. I'll come in and take care of you, and I'm going back to bed.
And see, and Ron's saying the same thing. He says, my dog doesn't sleep in the bed with me at nighttime, but wakes me up if she needs to go outside at night. And that's cool. I mean, you know, Lena does her thing. If she needs to go to the bathroom, she goes and stands in front of the front door. And she'll turn circles until I come. And then when I start to come, then she starts jumping up and down like, oh, God, well, thank you. I mean, I've had her for almost 2 years now. She's turned into her own little, she's got her own little personality. So I got a song request. And this is probably going to blow some of y'all's minds because I bet y'all ain't heard this fucking band in a long time. Which, you know what? I'm going to play it, but I ain't heard them in a long time. It was one of the bands we used to listen to back in high school, and you'll know who it is when you hear it. So here you go, sweetheart.
Okay, so you secured the back and you secured all the windows? Great job, guys. Miss Sparks, you're perfectly safe now.
Actually, I feel very safe.
Why don't I show you how this works? Push this button, and you punch in any number that you feel comfortable with. That's it. It's easy.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Dwayne.
Yeah.
Can I offer you something to drink?
Listen, I really would love to, but I have some other jobs to attend to. Maybe another time?
Okay.
I mean, I do know you're going. Hey, if you ever need me, for the system that is, just give me a call.
Okay.
All right?
Thank you.
Don't forget.
Close your eyes, make a wish, and blow out the candlelight. For tonight is just your night. We're gonna celebrate all through the night. Pour the wine, light the fire. Girl, your wish is my command. I submit to your demands. I will do anything. Girl, you need only ask. I'll make love to you like you want me to, and I'll hold you tight, baby, all through the night. I'll make love to you when you want me to, and I will not let go till you tell me to. Go relax, let's go slow. I ain't got nowhere to go. I'm just gonna concentrate on you. Girl, are you ready? It's gonna be a long night. Roll your clothes on the floor. I'm gonna take my clothes off too. I've made plans to be with you. Go whatever you want me to do, I can do. I'll make love to you like you want me to, and I'll hold you tight, baby, all through the night. I'll make love to you when you want me to, and I will not let go till you tell me to. Baby, tonight is your night, and I will do you right. Just make a wish on your night. Anything that you ask, I will give you the love of your life, your life, your life. I'll make love to you like you want me to, and I'll hold you tight, all through the night. I'll make love to you when you want me to, and I will not let go till you tell me to. I'll make love like you want me to, and I'll hold you tight, baby, all through the night. I'll make love to you when you want me to, and I will not let go till you tell me to.
There you go, Miss Jennifer. There's you some Boys to Men. I can't believe I can still remember every fucking word of that song. That was the shit we played back in the day in high school, man. Just saying.
Hey, I just heard them do a commercial here recently, so
Did you
I've
really?
heard them here recently.
Oh, well, that's surprising because I ain't heard them in fucking years. Honestly,
yeah, they do the commercial. It's a pretty funny commercial.
So what you
singing about gas and shit?
Thinking about gas and shit. It's just a sexy time. Yeah, Hercules. What the fuck? Oh shit. Okay, so we got our rant and raving going down. So yeah. So my voice has come back completely now. Thank God. Y'all will see some posters coming out here pretty soon in the near future. As soon as I get the pictures from Thomas, we're gonna call him. Oh shit! I guess I need to go back and look at that. Stephanie gave me the name. I told her, I was like, I want you to name it. Okay, I got you this. The posters are going to be called Oh shit, where'd it go? Freedom Rising. There's a couple pictures that I posted today. I was holding her up in one arm, and then there was a picture with her mom in there, but we got another picture of her standing on top of the Humvee, holding up her flag. I mean, her outfit was freaking amazing. I mean, you know, she's hardcore badass. I tell you what, little 5 foot, 60 gunner. Hey, that's somebody to watch out. Don't piss nobody off. It's that little that can handle that big ass gun. Don't do it. I'm telling you, don't do it. But yeah, we did a little poster shoot. So we're gonna be coming out with those. She'll be getting donations for Irreverent Warriors, and of course we'll be doing donations for BWI, and we're going to put a little saying on there. So thank you for Stephanie for doing that. Of course, thank the guys again. God damn, what a fucking show! Don't miss Madison Rising if you get to see them live. Don't do it. And if you need help with any of the booking, if you're having trouble getting Madison Rising booked, call me. I will have you hooked up within 24 to 48 hours. I'll have you hooked up. But you gotta be serious though. If you want them at a venue, then to come play for you, we need to know city, state, time, location, and stage, and a sound tech, which means a person that runs the soundboard. If you're serious, hit me up, because we'll have you hooked up within like 48 hours. And their show's getting booked out the ass right now, so they're already at 17 for next year. So it's getting limited. So I know the month of June's pretty much almost took up. We got Tom Indoors. I'm going to Tom Indoors show on May 5th. I'm going to we got a show on the 30th up in North Carolina. It's like 2 hours south of Virginia Beach, something like that. And many, many more. So just heads up, I can help you all with that. It's something we're able to do. Let's leave it that way. So, how was your weekend, Ghost? How was your Monday? Everybody knows how my Mondays went. How'd your Monday go?
Oh, fuck. Today was just, I don't know. Had everything done over the weekend around the house, so pretty much just took the day to rest and recoup from a lot of fucking walking this last weekend.
Happens when you park cars in a damn haunted house, huh?
Yeah.
Do y'all have any of the haunted houses up there that you actually get your money back if you make it through?
Not in my area. I mean, they might have something like that up in maybe Columbus or out in Cincinnati or even Cleveland. But as far as our area is, no.
Well, we got one here.
Told that
Go ahead.
The area that I'm in, there's trying to think, 4 places that you can go to, and it's, even though it's just within our county, there's 4 places. But if you go beyond our county, the place where we park cars at is the number 1 rated place, probably within a 4 county to 5 county area. Right on.
Well, I know we got one here in Greenville. If you make it the way through, you get your money back. And that's just because of the fucking maze. Now, the good one is in Columbia. That one, you can make it through, but it's if you can withstand what's coming. These motherfuckers get real. I mean, and it's for grown adults like us nowadays, we're gonna make it through. It's $100 to get in this fucking haunted house. But like I said, if you make it through, then you get your money back. But that's just how fucking gory and shit. I mean, these motherfuckers actually, they do use health code. They do go through health code stuff because they'll use like dead deer carcasses just to make it smell. You won't. Yeah, but they want to keep that $100. So they're gonna do what they need to do to keep your ass, to get your ass to run out.
Fuck that, I ain't running out. Shit.
You got any?
Well, goddamn thing to get my $100 back.
You know?
I know there's one in Cincinnati, and it's either Cincinnati or Columbus. I think it's Cincinnati. They're allowed to actually touch you, like physically touch you, but they're restricted on where they can touch you. Like they can touch your face, your arms, your shoulders, your back, your legs. They have certain areas they have to steer clear, away from for obvious reasons. But yeah, I wouldn't go into a place like that honestly, only because I know I would punch a bunch of motherfuckers in the face.
Yeah. Us with PTS is not a kid. That's not smart moves. Yeah, that's not smart. That's not smart moves on our part. If we're gonna go into a haunted house, then you might as well just say, okay, I'm gonna get arrested.
Yeah,
I don't go in haunted houses for that fact
use
right
that
there.
Bail money. Use that for bail money instead.
I mean, it's just shit. Sis, how'd your weekend go? How'd your Monday go?
Dude, it's every day is Saturday for me. My ass retired.
I know, right? God damn it! Would you quit running back and forth? Making me nervous. Yeah, it is. It is. Every day is a fucking Saturday. It feels like.
My weekend went good. I hung out with some friends. And y'all know I'm a pagan, so I did my little pagan stuff this weekend. It was good shit. I liked it. So, hang out with a bunch of like-minded individuals who are just as fucked in the head as I am. It's good shit, dude.
You need to fucking send one of them fucking females my way.
I got some little hotties.
You got some little hotties? All right. I'll be in Texas at some point in time next month. No shit. I am. I'm coming to Texas sometime next month.
Well, who do you want to meet? You want to meet the Asatu, the little warrior clan that we got down here?
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Just the one, whatever one can damn ride that donkey. Goddamn it, let's go.
I went to a Viking feast, and it was a pretty good time. We had a really good time, and one of the guys that was doing the show, and he was being the Viking. They have like a little peg hold, and you have to hold opposite sides. You have to plant your feet, and your feet can't move. Okay, but you have to drop the other person on the ground, and then you win. Or if they move their leg or something like that, you know what I'm saying, then you win. So I dropped the guy in chainmail. My back hurt the next day like a motherfucker, but I still did it. I don't care. I think I was half lit by that time, so I couldn't feel shit that night. But the next day I was like, oh.
We're all going to hell. We're all going to hell.
Hey, at least we'll have good company.
We may be screaming and shit for a fucking attorney, but you know what? We fucking high-fiving.
I'm really not sure that he'll let me in. He find out what the competition.
I'm a God-fearing man, but I actually I think that we're actually like in hell right now, and we're just trying to get our way out. I mean, this is a fuck.
No, we're not in hell. Everybody else is in hell. We're having a good time.
Well, I can't say, you know what, I am having a good time. This is this year's been like the happiest fucking, I don't know. It's the happiest I've been in a long motherfucking time. And I'm talking about, I'm 37. Let's take that back fucking 20. Yeah, about 20 years. No, 30 years. Let's go back 30 years. Yeah, that's when I was like this happy last. That's because I was at home with my grandparents and ripping and roaring in the neighborhood. But, oh, Tree, you don't know what the Unagi power is? Oh hell.
No.
We're gonna have to educate you. Ron, we're gonna educate her. I'm trying to get it pulled up. Come on, motherfucker. Quit being slow. Here we go. So, you ever heard of DC Benny? Comedian?
Who?
DC Benny. Delta Charlie Benny. Okay. So, he found a alternate to Viagra. So, here is Unagi by DC Benny.
But you got to work on the sex life. You got to work on it. My wife was like, we got to do some new stuff. So I started getting some literature. Anybody ever do that? You get the literature. Got that National Geographic. You know. They had a big article about Japan and the sushi there, and this eel unagi is supposed to make your dick hard for like 3 days. And they had these pictures of Japanese guys walking around like, unagi. Unagi good. You know. One guy had like 30 kids. I make all those. One night, power, unagi, damn. I gotta try this stuff. So in the supermarket by where I live, they got a little sushi corner. So I go in there one day. The chef is standing there, you know, like, you want to take a shit or something? I'll come back. Have a good time. And I'm like, what's up with the unagi? He's like, unagi good to make a dick harder like a samurai sword. You can fuck all night, woman, no more talk shit. Unagi power. I'm like, well, how much unagi do you need? He's like, 1 unagi, these are good power. 2 unagi, lot of power. So I'm like, give me 20 unagis in the bag right now. I go home, I eat them all. I have a beer, I pass out. I wake up like a couple hours later, I'm like, you know how you have beer and you fall asleep, you gotta pee really bad right when you wake up, so I go to pee, but my dick is like, bam, it's all I'm trying to bend it down, the eyes blinking, I'm wrestling with it, I got the power, you know, knocking over shampoo and conditioner, you know. My wife calls, she's like, hey, what's going on? Like, power for you tonight, and no more talk shit, and I hung up the phone. I was ready. But the dick wouldn't go down. So I'm like, man, I gotta take the edge off this thing. So I threw in my favorite porn. It has the scene of the 2 girls with the one guy. I don't see much of the guy. And, you know, and I'm getting into it. My favorite scene, nugget power, nugget power. You know, I got the power grip on. You know, I got the hunch in the back, in the shoulder, the vein popping out of the head, sweating. You know, knees starting to twitch. Half hour goes by, nothing's happening. I'm working it. You know, I got the dick in one hand, the remote in the other, you know. So focused on the TV, I don't hear my wife get home early from work. She opens up the bedroom door. She's like, what's going on? I'm like, power, you in bed now. Hop on it. Potty time. So we start hitting it, unagi power. You know, another half hour goes by. She looks back at me. She's like, look, I don't know what's going on with you. You don't look good. You're sweating. You know, got purple blotches all over your face. Your eyes twitching. You know, talking like a troll. Go look at yourself in the bathroom mirror. So I kind of waddle over to the bathroom mirror, look at myself. I got all these blotches all over me. I'm sweating. All of a sudden, my stomach hurts really bad. I'm like, oh. She's like, we better get you to the emergency room. You probably got food poisoning. So now I got to find pants to fit over the power, you know. Try on different stuff. Nothing works, you know. Finally, I got some Daisy Dukes. Looks like I'm smuggling a handgun, you know. Hail a cab, like, Reeds, you know. We get down to the emergency room. There are people with gunshot wounds. I have a dick that won't go away, you know. How do you explain that? So he's like, what exactly happened? I'm like, unagi. He's like, what? Power. It's like, excuse me, you have a pretty mouth. So I get a shot, and it goes down. And we go back home, you know, and, you know, I'm like, I'm never gonna eat sushi again. That was disastrous. So my wife, the next week, takes that yoga class, that same yoga class that I took, and had she did something wrong and blew out her neck and had to wear a neck brace, you know, and it kind of threw off her walk and had a neck brace. So we're walking around there, but she's like, you know, let's go in that grocery store. I'm like, you know what? I don't want to go in there. After what happened, it scarred me emotionally. You know, that guy's in there. He's gonna you know. She's like, no, I've been in there since he got fired, so don't worry about it. So we walk in. He's there. He sees her in the neck brace limping. He's like, oh, power! Unagi! No more talk shit.
There you go, sis. You now know what unagi is. So whenever you go into I forget the damn name of the grocery stores down there in San Antonio, but they always got the little sushi little pins in there, you know. Tell Denny, I'm pretty sure they'll have no problem, but yeah, tell them to go try some unagi. It might help. Who knows? I actually looked it up the first time I fucking heard this bit, and I was like, I wonder if this shit's really real. I mean, what guy wouldn't? I mean, if you heard that for the very first time, you had no clue what he's talking about, look it up. It's not real. But it's a good bit, though. Fucking funny as shit. So, alright, well, we got our fucking rant out of the way. And really, I mean, yes, it was a rant, but it's also, you know, tonight was pretty much also to sit here and let y'all know, you know, look, you gotta keep up with your shit. Keep up with your documentation. Keep up with this stuff, because if they're gonna start pulling shit like this is exactly the time that you need to have all your documentation and shit with you. I know it's probably a pain in the ass, but you know what? If you keep up with it and keep it nice and separated like it should be, keep it in a 3-ring binder, keep it in a fucking separate bag or something like that somewhere, and you know you're going to the fucking VA, take it with you. That way, whenever they're asking you for shit or whatnot, you can say, well, bam, 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 there it is. Well, oh, there's shit from my fucking civilian doctor, too, by the way. Like, the VA, they don't handle none of my medications. Fuck that. You're not, the VA and me with meds, no, we don't work together. My civilian doctor takes very good care of me. You know, granted, I want off of them, because I don't like having to take something every day. But, you know. That's alright, Chelsea. We love you, sis. Hey, Chelsea Cameron was a fucking hit on fucking Saturday. Holy shit. Oh, man. I tried playing it last night, but there's live feeds on my Facebook page that you can go and listen to her sing. She is just fucking... She is just amazing. She is amazing. There's a lot more that's going to come out from her. Her and Rio actually sang a song. It's going to come out here pretty soon. That finally there was a song made for the soldier, or we're just going to call soldiers because they're, you know, whoever's deploying, and for the spouse to actually see that. You know, the song tells about the trials and tribulations of whenever they're deployed. Not only does the veteran go through shit, the spouse goes through a lot too. You know, it's full-time mommy duty, daddy duty, taking care of kids, cleaning house, going grocery shopping, school, homework, football, basketball, soccer practices, recitals, baths, getting them in bed, and then... You know, I don't know how much time you might have left for yourself at the end of the night. But they wrote a song about it, and I was actually talking to my friend Crystal. I was like, you know, Rio announced it's like, if you're a veteran, you ever been deployed, if you got somebody that's close to you right now, grab them. I just kind of stood there. I was like, I thought about grabbing Crystal up and saying, come here, come stand beside me for a sec, but I didn't. That song actually, I mean, it brought tears in my eyes. I mean, that really hit me in the heart, and it's an amazing song. They got some awesome shit coming out. Chelsea is one badass chick, man. She is hardcore. The one thing I have to say that surprised me about her was we was sitting there, we was all eating at Quaker State, and I was like, because they just got in Germany. Her husband's still in. I was like, so what are you excited to go see first? And she's like, nothing. I really don't care to. And I'm like, wow. And that really hit me. I was like, really? You don't want to go see nothing? She goes, no, I'm going to go to because of the family. But me, if it was just me personally, I wouldn't care. I'm like, well, that was a first. I've never, you know, even whenever I was in Europe, everybody's want to go everywhere. I was in my Skyline hitting the roads on a 4-day weekend. Pew, see ya. I'm going to see some shit. Was you stationed in Europe, sis?
Yeah. Germany, Italy, and Korea, dude.
Oh, so I mean, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Where at in Germany?
Darmstadt and Mannheim.
Okay. I was in Graf. Everybody knows what the fuck. Everybody knows about Graf. It's like, oh, you were stationed at Graf. That's gotta suck. No, actually, it didn't. It sucked for y'all because that's main training grounds. Y'all are out there in the fucking old ass billets, while we're sitting here in the brand new barracks that were built. It shook when the fucking cannons went off from the fucking tanks. But well, but yeah, Germany was fun. I was actually kind of. I was like, damn, you don't want to go see nothing? She's like, no, not really. I'm just just kind of there. But I mean, there's more coming. Operation I Got Your 6-2 is going to be in Charlotte, North Carolina, July 4th next year beside Lowe's Motor Speedway. She'll be back for that one. And right now we're calling it Veteran Connection. Is the 3-day festival in Ponce de Leon, Florida. Next October, the 26th through the 27th. As of right now, we're calling it the Veteran Connections. Because we're reaching out to fucking everybody we know as far as, nonprofits, vetted nonprofits and companies that are actually trying to help our brothers and sisters out there. 88 acres of land. We can hold up to 100,000 people. They got they got parts where you can park your RVs, your campers, and actually hook up to power and, your toilet and all that shit. They got a bar out there. It's going to be called the Rusty Bucket. So there'll actually be like a little bar / restaurant on the piece of land. They already had the structure built. There's 3 stages that's going to be out there. We're going to have an air assault course. We're going to have a 500-foot long by 100-foot wide slip and slide. A few bouncy houses for the kids. I mean, this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning of the planning stages. We got over a year. So it is going to be a paid event, though. You are going to have to buy tickets to get in. But on the brighter side, there's a lot of shit that we're going to be fucking raffling off and giving away and all that stuff, too. We're coming up with t-shirt designs and stuff. So if you get like a family pass, you'll get like 4 t-shirts. Of course, we want you to wear the shirts out to the event and stuff. But there's more to come on that. So,
Hey, what's going on with here in San Antonio?
Well, Anthony's been in touch with Cowboy, but the person that runs it down there, and I'm sorry, I'm not trying to talk bad about somebody, but they're playing Ditsy Blonde right now. There's a stage, but we're coming out here to do this concert for free. We're not charging them anything, but she's just not doing her job. She knows what she needs to do. She's just not doing it. That's about all I can say.
I need you all to let me know who that is, and I'll go over there and get a hold of them and make it happen.
If you know somebody that can run a soundboard, run sound, that's something we could use. She says she got the stage. We need sound tech. We need somebody that's out there that's got some PA. Because the guys bring in PA as well, but usually at the venues they already have like really, really big fucking speakers already set up. Like we had here at Harley Davidson here. Good God. If you look at the videos, you'll see there's only 2 amps that the guy set up and the guitars. The rest of it was from fucking Roger and A1 Studios, which he rocked that shit. The lightings, the sounds and stuff like that. That's what we're needing. And what's today? What's actually today's date? Today's the 16th. Look how many days away, you got to promote it, though, too, now. If you find somebody that's got sound tech or something like that by, like, tomorrow afternoon, we'll still be able to pull it off. I don't know how many people's going to be out there to show up. I'm sure it wouldn't be shit for us to go out there to Fort Sam and go talk to the post commander and be like, look, hey, guess what we're doing? Come on. You know,
That's what I'm saying. We got people out here that can probably hook us up. So let me go find out. Let me take a look at who's doing what over at Post, and I'll see what I can do.
all right, yeah, that's all we need is sound tech. Somebody that'll be able to run the PA system. You know, okay, Rio be like, okay, I need vocals here. I need my main vocals here. I need a little bit of bass on this side. I need some more guitar on this side. I need a little bit more drums in the back, and whatnot. So, you know, somebody that can round that shit up. But regardless, even if even if the 4th don't happen, they're gonna be in freaking Texas for a month. So. That's why I was gonna say I'll be getting up with you here soon on that, sis, because I am coming out for one of them. So we'll be coming by. We'll probably end up coming by snatching you and Danny up, going probably to Houston or something like that, and
sounds good.
going out to a show. Because
I kind of want to make it happen here because I think there's a lot of folks here who really appreciate the free shows. So
of course.
I can to get it squared away. I'll go on Post tomorrow and take a look around after my show and see what I can drum up. Okay?
All right, that's cool. And yeah, y'all make sure to turn in to Let's Do This on the Dangerous Grounds Network from 12 noon to 2 p.m. Eastern Time. That's 11 to 1 for you Central Time folks. And, hey, sure, he's got some badass shit. I'm telling you, if you come at her with something, you better have your facts straight because she's going to lay you in your place. But, she got some good real shit. I mean, like real world stuff. She's got great points of views on her shows. Just talking about the left side liberals and shit. It's all this Antifa, NFL bullshit's covering up our eyes. The ways that the government's trying to keep us from seeing what they really want us to see by taking away our rights. She got some really good shit, and she digs in and she researches her stuff, and it's pretty fucking cool. So, check into her show. That's on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Ghost,
thanks,
what's up,
brother.
man?
I appreciate that plug. Thank you.
Oh, always. Y'all can also go to dangerousgrounds.network to our website. All the shows are there. Sponsors are there. 556 Records has officially become a sponsor now too. So now we got Madison Rising and 556 Records. So we thank you to Noah and all them. We got some cool shit coming up. I can't let it all out yet. I just can't yet. It's coming though. Little by little, it just keeps getting more exciting. So, all right, guys, we're gonna do some final thoughts, and then we're gonna go out here with one of Sharice's favorite songs.
Oh, hi. So just for my people who are still currently in the Army or in a service, and you get a lot of shit for going to your appointments and stuff like that, I want you to write that down. If your command's fucking with you because you're doing what you have to do in order to get out of the Army, I want you to write that down because unfortunately we still have to, I'm behind. I was caught up. All my stuff was documented, but in the last 4 months I got so much fucking shit for wanting to go do what I needed to do to take care of myself, I just stopped. And then I didn't get my physical completed in time, so now I have to wait to get my payment to come in. Y'all shouldn't have to do that shit. And for those of you who are out, please, please, please write everything down. Write every date, time, and everything, what you did prior to it, what happened afterwards, and when it really started to hurt or whatever. Because I shouldn't have to go out there and fuck with my yard or pay for that because honestly, I didn't beat myself up that bad. The Army helped me do that. I'm not a fucking skydiver and all this other crazy shit. I did all this crazy shit because I was in the service. Broke my foot twice. I mean, one time I didn't even go to the doctor. It hurt like a motherfucker, but I thought, I'll just walk it off. Because you're afraid to do anything. I was younger then, So, you guys, and then they found out I broke it twice. The next time that I broke it, I actually went to the doctor and got seen for it. But y'all need to take care of yourselves. For my soldiers who are still in, take care of yourselves. And for those VA folks, do not forget to write everything down. What you did prior to why it hurt so bad and how long you were laid up and all that kind of stuff, because I'm telling you, it'll mess with you if you don't tell your doctor what's going on. They can't document what's happening to you.
Right.
So, and I'm sorry to get on that high horse again, but I really want you to take care of yourself.
No, you're fine. But you're exactly right, though. I mean, you got every right to get on your high horse and stuff like that, because you're exactly right. You got to take care of your own shit. And why in the fuck? And I'm just asking this, and I'm not trying to be rude, but why in the fuck is that? Who posted that? Would you put TH5 radio up on there for in the group chat?
Didn't know anything about it.
Oh, that's the network that I just left that we're smashing ratings right now on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They like to take everything. Okay, this is my take on radio. Should you see my face right now? No. Should you see anybody's face right now? No. Whenever you take your shows Facebook Live,
go from TV to or radio to TV.
Exactly. You can't play the music you want to play. You can't play the comedy bits you want to play. You can't really say what you want to fucking say, because guess what? Facebook could cut you off. And then why do I want to sit there and still look at your same ugly mug every single week with the same background and shit like that? When we come on here, we can just have just as much good time and get people rolling and laughing and stuff like we do. I mean, we're smashing them, and the one that you got pulled up, dude. That right there, yeah. That's I'll tell you about that when we get off. I can't speak bad about that. Not good for showbiz, but just posers. Sorry, that come out loud. One of those organizations that say they do stuff for and they don't. Fuckers. What's your thoughts, man?
As always, love each other, respect each other, take care of each other, do right by one another, and just keep pushing, keep driving on.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Well, once again, thank everybody for Operation I Got Your Six. It was out there, the Malden Fire Department, Upstate Warriors Solution, Embedded Warriors, of course, BWI, DGN. But the biggest thank you of all goes out to Madison Rising and Chelsea Cameron. Thank you guys for coming out and putting a badass fucking show on. Thank you to the 415 CBRN Brigade that came out there with the trucks and the Humvees. We had 5 nonprofits out there, that including ours. And, kudos to the Foothill Mustang Club. Y'all got some bad fucking stings, bro. We're going to be doing some work with them in the future. Thank you to the Widow Sons MC for coming out. My brothers and sisters who are actually giving me, they go back and they check your history. I'm getting my first cut on the 1st of January as a Freemason. So something that's yeah, it's an honor. I mean, these people, they really do. They look at what you do and stuff like this. And Madison Rising gained a shitload of fans this weekend. I mean, we did. We had people come in all the way in from Boston, New York, Philadelphia, Baltimore. A doctor from Texas came out, like a PhD. Was like, is there tickets to the show? I'm like, nope. And go, okay, I'll be there. He came up. He's an Army vet. He's like, oh, yeah, I came all the way in from Texas. I can't remember the damn name of the town. And I was like, holy shit. I mean, we did. We had literally had people come in from all over the place to the show. So it was badass. It was a great success. Thank you for everybody who took part into it. And number 2 is on its way. And like we always say, love each other, be positive, do something good for somebody every day. Go thank your tattoo artist, give them love. You know, love your spouse. Don't beat your spouse. Unless it's in a good way. Where's Danny at? Is he in there listening or is he at work? He's at work?
Yeah, he's at work.
Oh, that sucks. Damn, he's working late tonight.
Yeah, you know how it is, man. Late deals, so you gotta stay.
You know what? You know what I love about being retired? Yo, I love my father just because he's my father. Other than that, he can kiss my ass. But I love it when I look at him and he's just like, I can't believe you're fucking retired at 37 years old. I know it must suck being 20 years older than me and still fucking working. And you got to work for another 9 fucking years. Because I do. It's like, I mean, you know, one of my cousins got married. They didn't say nothing about it and all this other bullshit. They don't tell me nothing. You know, it's like, it doesn't even faze me anymore. He's treated me like shit ever since I was a little kid. So, I mean, it doesn't even faze me. It actually, I laugh about it nowadays because it's like, you know what? You being the dick that you was when I was a kid made me the strong man that I am today. So, you know, but love each other. You know, if your parents out there, teach your kids right. My little miniature Kid Rock, everybody, Rio, Sam, AJ, fucking Stephanie, Chelsea went, when my son took his hat off and his hair fell down, Chelsea was like, oh my God, he's got some gorgeous hair. I was like, yeah, you see that red in it? That's that Irish. And Zombie's wife pulled up a picture of Kid Rock and stuck it right beside his face, and he's like, oh my God, they're spitting fucking image. And I was like, go figure, huh? Maybe we're related somewhere down the line if we look that much like Kid Rock. Who knows? But all right, guys, y'all have a great night. Stay tuned to the 3% or Morning Show tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. Then let's do this at 11 Central. And Sam just commented on my chicken hearts. Sorry, squirrel. And then Tuesday night, we got Fight for Our Freedom with Greg Birch. Only on the Dangerous Grounds Network. You can go to dangerousgrounds.network. Check all that shit out. Y'all have fun. Y'all have a great night. And we're going to hell.
Don't bless me, Father, for I've sinned. Father, did you miss me? Been locked up a while. I got caught for what I did, but took it all in style. Later I sold my confessions.
That's a little bit of Pretty Reckless. We're going to hell. Hey, y'all, hang tight. We'll see you in the morning. We're out.